Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry, I took off yesterday. I didn't get finished with chapter 4, so I'm back at it. I've done a little bit of editing on my own, so hopefully you can catch up with the storyline. I'll go ahead and start reading. Although, of course, the whole point is advertising the story, so you don't get the entire story. So you want to buy the book, or like it so much that you want to make me make an audiobook, which sounds exhausting. This book is way too long to do an audiobook for. Okay. Juniper offered me a mat. Who's Juniper? I don't know. I spread it and planted myself upon it, imitating a few of the poses others were doing. A beautiful sight greeted me as I settled in. Above them, a huge walkover trellis stood with a large statue bust. The hair statue was adorned with a trellised flowering bush. Juniper spoke. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this blessed day. We have a newcomer amidst us, Swee. And they pointed at me. I waved sheepishly. I guess this is how people learn to fit into new places, meeting large groups of people at once. They are studying with Anya and living where Pete used to. Welcome, Swee. The other members of the group greeted me warmly. Greeted with words, obviously, with words. Now then, Juniper continued, find a comfortable pose. We will start with a 30-minute guided meditation, then slowly stretch our bodies for 20 as we wake and finish with 10 minutes of silence. Let's begin. Notice the movement of the forest, yet the stillness it inspires within you. Listen to the birds chirping and for the other animals. Let your gaze rise upwards and meet the canopy of the trees as they press against the sky. Feel the infinite power the trees hold. Feel the ages of which it has weathered and still stands. Imagine yourself as a tree, tapped into the infinities. Feel the power of nature and let it flow into your body. Take a deep breath in and let it flow out. Breathe in, bringing the cleansing power of nature, and breathe out, instructing all tensions to leave your body. Become like the tree. Be rooted in your meditation. I was trying to focus, but instead I was getting excited. Had being in Villanova caused me to start meditating? Did I find this method of connecting to things on my own? I thought back to my first bath here and my experience in the mushrooms this morning. Both different, yet with an underlying sameness, a happiness, a stillness stirred within me that I hadn't connected with before. Had I learned how to meditate, or was being surrounded by the people of Villanova with kind energy what helped me tune into meditation? Or was being surrounded by the people of Villanova with kind energy what helped me tune into meditation? I let this thought go and relaxed back into Juniper's deeply calming words. Know that you have the power to withstand all storms you may be asked to weather. Blend your body into the trees. Touch the forest floor, covered with ages of leaves, broken down by the natural cycle of decomposition. Be glad, knowing you are a part of this rhythm. Feel the depth of the past in this sacred space. Feel the hopes for the future of this hallowed ground. Be glad you have found Willow Nova and embrace whatever role it will play in your eternal life. Enjoy the solidarity and serenity of this experience, being connected to those around you and the miracle that is nature. Now dive into the presence. Feel now. Enjoy this moment, immersed in nature, in sound and in silence. Bring your attention to your body. Do you feel any points of duress? If so, point to it with one hand and raise the other. I'll walk around and anoint this location with eucalyptus oil. I always carried stress in my neck. I pointed to it with one hand and raised the other. It felt good, with one hand extending toward the stress. It felt good with one hand extending towards the trees. I imagined being able to reach them, stroke their fresh for the season leaves. When Juniper made their way over and bent down and whispered, "Your neck, roll onto your belly," I did as they said, and felt heat as the wisps of their hair connected with my body. They took their hands and held them to my neck and upper back. I felt a wash and emotion, connectivity to the earth, and powerful sensations I hadn't experienced before. As Juniper removed their hands, I stayed connected to this new mental space. Juniper returned to the center of the group and directed us gently into poses, then left us with silence for the remaining moments, then spoke again. Thanks be to the land surrounding land for having us. Thank you for joining on our journey today. Let's slowly begin to move out of this heavenly headspace and continue with our work. Namaste. I felt magically alive. I felt magical and alive, buzzing with a newfound energy and life. All right, guys, I think I'm going to sign off, but thank you for joining me. I'm going to keep on editing on. This is a lot to read in, take in, but I appreciate you coming, joining, and being here and hanging out. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe and comment. Talk soon. Bye-bye.